to me, this showcase and business has nothing to do with Brandon calling Colby a Colby cat. Like, those two things don't equal. That shouldn't make you not trust him. Now, it might make you side-eye him and see that he can say some crazy stuff and get some things started. But I don't think those two things should have to mix and mingle together. Is it just me? Hey everybody, welcome back to the Brandon Yvonne channel. Of course, I'm your girl, Brandon Yvonne. Here at my channel, we do fun reviews, recaps, and discussions of all of our favorite shows. This video, we are talking Owns Love and Marriage Detroit. This is season 1, episode 5. I think the title was Russell Stones Will Break Your Bones, something like that. Y'all know it'll be corrected in the description, y'all. I could really appreciate it if y'all would hit that thumbs up button for me. Also hit subscribe, share, and comment down below. Let me know what you think of the whole episode. For me, it's just getting messy. This whole thing is just getting messy. I'm gonna continue to watch because it's good, but this whole content creator, Brandon, Russell, Anthony, the showcase is all getting, like, now I don't even know what the real issue is. It's just getting messy, okay? Now I gotta go to a housewarming, so I'm gonna make this video quicker than usual, hopefully. Might be a little less detailed than I usually provide, so let's get into it. So we opened up where we left off with them arguing down to the skating ring, y'all, and Dr. Latoya was like, she don't do this, because, she classy based. And she ain't about to be arguing and fighting everywhere she goes. She's a doctor, okay? So she's asking Kristina, like, girls, this is how you really feel. Kristina's like, no, that's what Brandon be saying. That's not her thing. Colby and Russell left there yelling. I mean, they just upset. Anthony went out there. Anthony's like, let's just go get our shoes on and let's go. Anthony went out there to talk to them. He's like, yeah, dog, you better than me, because that was me. I don't know what I would have done if somebody would have said something like copying the Dr. Latoya. And I'm like, okay, that whole copycat, Colby cat, it's so elementary school. Like, y'all giving it too much life and power at this point for me. But I get the upset over it, of course. Colby says when she gets mad, she cries. I'm the same way. So I can relate to her on that. Dr. Latoya, she just wanted to be there for Colby in that moment, So Anthony said Dr. Latoya is pissed because she ain't doing all that arguing. Kristina did tell Brandon, like, you gotta let me handle this situation and say these things, because, like, I don't now sounding like I'm saying that. And that comes out later because Dr. Latoya is like, where's he getting that from? He's also getting it from Kristina. They probably didn't pillow talked about Colby all up and down the bed. Okay. So anyway, then we see Kristina go down to her storage because they're trying to sell the house. They in the penthouse now. Ooh, storage just be eating your money. If you got storage and you can get out of it ASAP. I used to live that storage life too. So anyway, she's trying to find fabrics because, she got to make a dress for her friend Chelsea. We got 2 Chelseas, y'all. And Chelsea come down there, so she tells Chelsea all the tea about the whole content creator thing and how she already had a thing for her parade and, put together. And so she's like, well, why should I have to share my thing? Now, I get it, okay? I didn't watch, shout out to one of my followers, Annette, who let me know in the comments of the last episode that Kristina explained the whole situation better on Carlos King's podcast. So I do need to still watch that episode to get more insight on the situation. I have no problem with Kristina if she feels like she already had this set up, so why should she have to share it with Colby? This is basically what she's saying. Totally fine. I agree. I think the issue is just say that. And go back to the Harper Ray lady and be like, girl, I ain't trying to collaborate because this ain't it. So maybe now I'm thinking maybe the Harper Ray lady didn't want to hurt Colby's feelings, so maybe that's why she said that. We need to really hear from the Harper Ray lady. Julian, was that her? Get Julian on the line, y'all, so we can hear what is up. So anyway, Chelsea was trying to convince Kristina, like, girl, don't you think you need to, call her, text her? Kristina was still trying to do these Jedi mind tricks of her about, yeah, she texted me. And then, I am with text and all, I didn't really read it. Then she wanted to have a conversation at the place. And I said I was confused. Like, girl, you just didn't write her back. It's fine. But just say, I don't feel like sharing this collaboration at this time, but I will work with you on future collaborations. And we could have avoided all this mess we got now. So Chelsea is like, girl, you should reach out to her. You should try to talk to her. And Kristina didn't want to be the bigger person, but Chelsea's like, you need to try to be the bigger person. What you do, Kristina? I think communication is the major issue here. So, okay, moving forward, then we see I believe the next scene is when we see Anthony and Bravo and Brandon down to the studio. They're trying to play for this showcase. Anthony and Bravo pretty much then got it all put together. They got the venue, they got this, they got that. Brandon's like, wait a minute, like, what? Like, I thought we was, you know, doing this together. Oh, let me piggyback. I forgot about the man's movement scene was before this. Let me piggyback. So let me go back. So man's movement, they got their meeting. Anthony's not really giving the details, so I felt a little bit like Brandon, like, what we doing? But I mean, we get it. Brandon, keep up. Nah, just kidding. So he said he gonna have Brandon and Russell speak. Brandon came in there wearing his all Kristina all the time shirt. He had Kristina's face all over his shirt. I don't know why. I don't know what we were doing. You didn't need to wear that. Russell said he seen what he was doing. You know, Kristina on the shirt, side-eyeing everybody. It was cute, but it was a mess. So anyway, Russell said he wouldn't wear that shirt. He don't care what Colby going through, but he ain't wearing a shirt like that. He loves his wife, but he ain't cutting like that. So, you know, Russell was side-eyeing the whole time. Brandon felt some type of way. So then Anthony made them stay after, and I think Bravo too, and he brought up the whole situation at the skating ring. Russell wasn't really trying to have it right there, that discussion. He wanted to talk to Brandon one-to-one, and he said, man, I'm gonna tell you, like, it took everything in my body. If I wasn't saved, I would have broke every bone in your body. It wasn't on that level of seriousness for me, Russell, but I get it. Protect your wife. I feel like everyone's kind of overshooting a little bit. Kind of like Stormy was with the whole, like, I'm gonna get Courtney on you, and the way she was getting rah with Letitia. Like, everyone's getting rah for what? Like, this didn't need to be a rah situation. So Brandon, you know, he took accountability, and he said in his confessional, like, yeah, I agree, like, I shouldn't have said that, I really shouldn't have said that, but I still feel the same way he feels. So he still feels like he feels, but he did apologize, and Anthony said that's good. You know, they came together as men, and Russell let him know that, you know, he didn't want him to hear it through the grapevine that he is uninvited. Him and Kristina are uninvited from Colby's birthday party. He don't trust them. He don't want to be around them. He don't want to see them no more. So then, okay, so now we can go to the scene where they are at the studio, like I was saying before, and they're getting the showcase together. So Anthony was telling Brandon that, you know, he's looking good and stuff. Brandon said he had to be in the gym because he don't know if he got to get in a wrestling match with Russell and all that. And so then they were talking about the showcase, and then it was seeming like, to me, Anthony and Bravo kind of pushed Brandon out of the showcase, like, because we only heard Brandon talk about the showcase and going to them about it. For Anthony and Bravo to now take it and run with it and kind of leave Brandon out, I felt some way about that as well. I can understand why Brandon was upset, because to me it looked like he was being left out. Unless we're missing something, let me know in the comments. I don't want to go out to watch Carlos King to get the other piece of the puzzle. Like, it definitely felt like Brandon was pushed out of these meetings. And so Anthony was saying, like, after the situation with Russell, you know, he wasn't really sure how they were going to move forward on business and stuff. He could trust him as well. And I guess Brandon's going to be bringing in talent. He was trying to figure out how they're going to get paid. Anthony was like, we're not really worried about that on this situation. I don't know. It did seem, Anthony said that they were bringing in someone named DJ Mix, and that, like, basically him and Bravo were already going to be doing this anyway or something. I don't know. Something about that is just not right to me. Anyway, then we had Colby's 30th birthday party. She knew, you know, she had a feeling she's gonna get surprised. I guess it's on her vision board to have this 30th birthday party. And Russell said he wanted her to cry and stuff. He was like, you know, you can't really surprise her, but she have a feeling what's going on, but she don't know the full thing. To me, it was giving Colby already knew what was happening, okay? Colby knew every little detail. That's what it was giving. It was not a surprise for Colby at all. But go ahead, girl, be surprised. Her outfit was cute, though. That white dress was very cute, girl. The decorations was cute. The venue was cute. The little table sitting on the floor, wasn't feeling that either. We don't need to do that. I'm with Dr. Latoya. So Dr. Latoya talks to Colby and Russell, and she's asking Colby how she's feeling. Colby still hasn't talked to Kristina. Kristina hasn't even reached out to tell her happy birthday or none of that good stuff. I guess in the scene before this, actually, we did see Kristina and Brandon sitting like on the dock of the bay or something by the boats, and they were commemorating the loss of his father. Brandon's dad, I guess, passed away 2 years ago. Kristina shared that Brandon had like a rough childhood, rough upbringing. His dad wasn't really there for him. His mom wasn't either. And that says a lot, okay? There's a lot we can unpack there with Brandon for sure. So anywho, he brought up the whole situation with the showcase and how he feels like they're kind of having these meetings without him. He also brought up the fact that Russell said he can't come to the birthday party, and neither Kristina. Kristina was like, child, I wasn't even checking for that birthday party. I wasn't coming anyway. I was like, girl, you was coming if you was invited, but okay. And so they were like, we don't know if they're going to still be friends with them or not moving forward. Later scene, Kristina talks about how she feels about Dr. Latoya. Okay, so back to the party. Colby was telling Dr. Latoya that, like, she's just not understanding why it's a big deal. Like, they're both content creators. They don't, they're going to have overlap. It's okay. They do the same thing. Then messy old production go put side-by-side pictures of Colby and Kristina. There were some similarities, but they were also different. But it was just messy to me because you can see a lot of similarities too. And I'm not hating on Colby, but I imagine if you're a content creator, everybody's gonna do the same thing. Everything is just recycled with everything, right? Okay, like I'm pretty much doing the same thing all these other YouTube people are doing. I may be just doing it in a different style, and we all have overlapping styles. So I get it. Dr. Latoya just doesn't like how they have drama everywhere they go. She didn't know that they had all this drama happening. It's too much for her. She feels like, for Brandon to say that, like, where is he getting it from? He has to be getting that from Kristina. And Colby's like, Kristina's never said this to me, so she don't really understand. Russell wants them to all, meet up. He wants to meet up with Brandon, and he wants Colby to meet up with Kristina. So on the other side of town, right, we see Brandon and Kristina with their matching buns sitting at the diner to meet up with Anthony, because Anthony meant to meet up with them. He didn't go down to the birthday party. And so he was talking about the whole situation. And so Kristina was like, well, I feel like Dr. Latoya is jumping on a bandwagon because, they're just blaming us, saying that we bringing all the drama and all this stuff. And, that's not it. Y'all just jumping on the bandwagon, because Kristina feels like Dr. Latoya and Anthony are just immediately taking Colby and Russell's side. Now, I think Dr. Latoya don't like how Kristina operates, and I don't think she really respects her that much. So I think that's why she prefers like Colby. Anthony, to me, is giving he's playing both sides. Is it just me? Or let me know what y'all think in the comments. Is Anthony playing both sides and a little bit instigating the situation? Because on one minute he's here talking to Anthony, and the other minute to Brandon. On the other minute he's talking to Russell. But he is saying he doesn't trust Brandon now. The only issue I have with that, y'all, is, to me, this showcase and business has nothing to do with Brandon calling Colby a Colby cat. Like, those two things don't equal. That shouldn't make you not trust him. Now, it might make you side-eye him and see that he could say some crazy stuff and get some things started. But I don't think those two things should have to mix and mingle together. Is it just me? Brandon brought up the whole thing with the showcases. He's just like, he feels like y'all are just having all these meetings without him. Anthony said, I was already, teamed up with Bravo, DJ Mix. We were going to be doing this already. And, he's like, I already had this, put together. We already been doing this. Brandon was like, but this is my idea. This is what I do. This is, what he's saying. Kristina and Brandon cut from the same cloth. They belong together. So anyway, Anthony was like, dude, like, after what you did, like, I couldn't trust you. I couldn't be with somebody that tried to snake with the other people over here. Is basically how Anthony's feeling. And he going off. Kristina was like, Kristina didn't like him, and Kristina got into a little rah-rah, and that was pretty much it. The next episode, we see Anthony talking about there's no stars, came out the Star Factory. Y'all, that was the funniest line to me. And somebody on Twitter, I forgot their name, but shout out to you, who was letting me know that he is the one that helped the Big Sean get on, allegedly. The person on Twitter told me to do my research first, and I said I would share this video. I didn't have time to research, but if y'all know anything about it, definitely drop in the comments, and I will do my research, hopefully before the next episode. But he was saying that I guess where Brandon works now is the studio where Big Sean started, was the Star Factory or something like that. So that was like the only artist big artist he was known for, which makes sense with the timeline of what Brandon was saying, like how he was popping before he got married and all that. So I don't know, but I'm gonna definitely do my research about it. So maybe, he helped Big Sean get on, allegedly. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think of this episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you're a Ready to Love fan, check out my video for Ready to Love, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.